Some people dream of success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Before then, so look forward to that, and I may be doing a bunch more. So, hey, Chicken Wing, how's it going? It's going well here. It is a terrible, ugly, gross day here in Seattle. It's just raining. I drove the wife to work. I'll pick her up from work just because it was downpouring. Sent out all the snippet stickers. All these stickers. Sent all those out, so pretty excited about that. So those are all in the mail to all of the participants around the globe. We have a new holiday contest starting up on, not even a contest, a holiday challenge starting up on Monday. So if you're looking for a holiday hack, get on it. Monday, check out the Xamarin blog. Very excited about it. Matt Sokup put this together. Very excited about it. We're going to give away lots and lots of goodies, lots of Xamarin goodies. And just .NET goodies. So if you want some .NET goodies, you'll be good to go. Hey, Ancient Coder, how's it going? Hope it's going well on this beautiful Friday. How's everyone else doing? How you doing, Alex? Chicken? Ancient?
Dream of success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Clinton Rocksmith, thank you so much for your Tier 2 subscription. 6 months strong, 6 months straight. You just got to bump up that facial hair growing in. I'll bring it back, the facial hair. So, yeah, we got bananas in here. I think that's way better. So,
and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Hey, friends.
thank you so much. Andrew, thank you so much for the 3-month Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. You only get one of those a month. You gave it to me. I love it. Thank you so much. Alex is finished for the week and now week off. Yes, everyone taking a week off? I'm taking the week off.
Some people dream of success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Mortal coming in. I must have been gone for a while. Everyone's cashing in their little tokens when they come in. Mortal, thank you so much. Another Twitch Prime. 11 months. I can't fit that on my hands. Boom, boom. 11. Me plus mooch. 11. Boom. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I like the left and right hand. Did I get any? Let's see if I got any. I really want the Shiba emote. How do I get that? I don't have it yet. These are the ones I have. Think, hide, cat, ball, haha 20. I like that when people subscribe, sometimes I will randomly get one, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. Those are the ones I have. I need to hop into more Twitch stations all through the holidays. I really want the Shiba one so much. Yeah, I'm excited to take some time off. We got some family coming into town, even though I just had a bunch of time off. But I'm going to be hacking on some code. And, man, me, John Dick, and team, we've been crushing some Essentials code. Really excited about it. It's been going really well. So I'm pretty excited. I got some holiday hacks. Merge conflict next week. That's all Frank and I talk about, holiday hacks. And I'll be streaming a lot of that. So definitely look forward to some non-traditional holiday hacking, some IoT hacking, some app hacking, a bunch of good stuff. So definitely get ready for some of that stuff. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great holiday. If you have to work during the holidays, I hope that everything goes well. Hope that you get a little bit of time off, and hope that you're able to enjoy all of it. So, hey Martin, how's it going? Good to see you. With the enough of me talking, probably. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. I like that. All I do is starting the first day off, which will be tomorrow, just 24 hours of Michael Bublé, this album in the background. All right, so let's go back to just normal music. So that way, when I upload to YouTube later, it won't be blocked completely. Enough work. Yeah. Work. Rah. Very cool. Channel points. Look at that. I got infinite banana points. That's cool. I like that. 20 degrees Celsius. Hot Christmas. I like that. Yes. I'll say I was just down in New Zealand area, and it was quite delightful this time of year. That summer's. It felt weird though because everyone was putting up Christmas stuff, and I mean, granted, it's super rainy and gross here right now, but All right, how many people have seen Star Wars? No spoilers. No spoiler Friday. Star Wars. I went to go see it last night. 6 o'clock showing. Up at our movie theater. Hey, Payman, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. I'll have to see you tomorrow. You'll enjoy it. It's good. Some characters. So I did watch the, I think like Fandango movies or whatever. That a 7-minute YouTube Know Before You Go. That was good because I sort of forgot some of the like 7 and 8 plot lines. I didn't re-got them. The Kaviv asks, will there be a stream next week? There will be a stream next week. Absolutely. So there will be multiple streams next week. So definitely hop on. I'll be here and before New Year's and after New Year's. A bunch of good streams coming on. So we'll be here. Anyways, it's super good. It's there's some sad parts. There's some good parts. It's good overall. Fun movie. What I liked about this Star Wars is that they, it didn't feel too long. In fact, it wasn't that long, really. It was just a little bit over 2 hours. But it didn't feel super long. Because sometimes when you're in a 2-hour movie, it starts to feel long. You're like, all right, get on with it. There were a few parts that I could have trimmed down a little bit. But besides that, I was relatively happy with it. And Heather liked it. And we had some discussion points afterwards. So that was quite good. Some standout characters, for sure. Some new ones. There's some new ones that are definitely really good, and we're definitely surprised. So they provided some comedic relief, but also just I like the character design quite a bit. So anyways, everyone will enjoy it. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Chicken Wing, thank you so much for that subscription. 5 months, coming in with a 2-month streak. Giving away some sweet emotes. What do you got there? Haha point. That's great. That is great. Because you get to keep the emotes for, like, the ones that you get, right? Because I have all the Pride ones still. Yeah. I like the Pride ones. You can do, like, Pride. And let me do... How do I do the... And this one? Where am I at? I'm doing my emotes. That one. And then... This one. There we go. Boop. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Huh. I like the Pride wings a lot. Oh, that's cool. I like the Pride give, Pride take. That's good. I like that one. This is fine. That's a good one. I love limited time emotes. They need to do this more often. I mean, I don't remember them doing this last year at all. So I do like that quite a bit. And thank you, Chicken Wing, for the Twitch Prime. You only get one of those a month, as I always say. You gave it to me, and I appreciate that so much. Anyways, you'll enjoy Star Wars. It's good. I haven't gone to the movies in a while, so it was a good one to go to. We didn't go to my favorite movie theater, which is Cinerama in Seattle, but we went to just Regal. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. All right, what are we doing today? It was a 2019 improvement from Twitch. Yeah, I do. I gotta have those emotes. All right, let's pop over.
Hey, friends.
Let's see what we're working on today. So we're gonna continue our work on. We're gonna continue our work on our Blazor application. If you remember, we were building a Blazor application last time on the show, a Blazor application. And Blazor. Yes, Blazor. Blazor.net for building client web apps with C#, with Razor pages, all in the browser, running in the WebAssembly. Or without. We're doing it in the WebAssembly. But here's what we were doing is last time we've been trying to build this admin site. And the goal here is that I want Hanselman to be able to come in to the site. Let me also run the mobile app. Device manager, there we go. Do this one. I think that would be it. But Kev says, yeah, Uno's a very interesting platform. They have they do UWP to the browser, and they also wrote Xamarin Forms wrappers over it too. Depending on what you're building, though, I guess. So, in general. So here's the Hanselman Forms app, right? So we built a few weeks ago. Oh, not this one. Wrong one. I also optimized my viewpoint over here, so like you get a better resolution, I think, on here. I messed around a bunch on this thing. I think this one is the one I had. There we go. Come on, emulator. No? Yeah? No? Yeah? There we go. Phone is starting. So last time we did it, we built this little featured carousel view. And I was just filling in dummy data. But what we want to do is fill and allow Hanselman to put in this data. That's it. You could also use we, yeah. Yeah, I use we specifically. So if you go to soundbite.fm, this entire website is Xamarin Forms. Wow. You can see under the hood. It's a bunch of whatever Frank magical stuff does, but technically this is all Xamarin Forms. It doesn't really scale necessarily to mobile, but it's quite nice for it. So, but I did this many moons ago, maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. Yeah, pretty cool. I can put that in the show notes. Yeah, I did an entire blog post on it too. Where's my chat at? Where my chat at today? Where my chat at? Oop. Bananas. And then yeah, you put it already in there. Cool. So that's what we want to do. We're trying to build this little admin site. Now, if we look at what we have, which is not here anymore. Oh, I gotta bump this up. Boop. Is that we have our admin site here, and so far we have it so it loads data from this list right here. You can move items up and down, so you can prioritize those. Refresh the data from the server. Right now it's not pulling any data from the server, but it will. So you can move these around and see if I do refresh, boom. Then what we need now is we need the ability to say new item add a link, and then add an image. So we add this Blazor way of adding an image. Hit update. Oh, I have image in here. So I need to, oh, this is gonna upload the photo and put a URL in here. Then I'll hit update. So if we just did this here, then this should add it to the list, which it doesn't yet. So let's look at our code. So thus far, we have a quite simple app, our admin page. So we have a, this is the sample data. This is where it's coming from. So we can see here I have like a few different items from here. I have, at the end of the last one, we just finished putting in the edit form and putting in specifically the input file. And this input file is coming from this Steve Sanderson input file, JavaScript file shenanigan thing that he wrote. So whenever it uploads, it goes here into this file, and then it just counts a bunch of stuff and then updates the UI. So I think what we want to do here is we want to add another button. So where are my buttons at? So here's my button, and let's add another button here that says, is it the button that we want? Index. No, we want the pages. Featured. Yeah, button. So we can just add a normal button in there. We don't need a button. Let's close everything else besides this thing. All but this. Yeah, so we want this button in here. Boop. And then this one we're going to say upload photo. And then here we'll say upload photo. Yeah. And then ideally, I need to figure out a way to bind this input. Oh, there, it's already here. Item.image. So item.image. That's featured item. Oh yeah, set that. Okay. So here we go. So what we want to do is we want to create a new async task, upload photo. All right, and then here I'm going to say, why is this highlighted? Why is this highlighted? Upload photo. Am I searching for something? I don't know why this is highlighted. Oh, maybe because it's this dark mode? I don't know. So we do have bootstrap stuff in there. What we don't have is, oh, it goes away. We don't have, I think I need to boot, oh yeah, I do need to, I can bootstrap that button up, that's for sure. And is there, I guess the question is for input text, I don't think there's going to be styling for those. These are custom ASP.NET controls, I think. So we can take a look at that. My plan is to pretty it up. That is correct. So, so if I go here, my plan would be to say, let's just pseudocode this really quick here. And let's say, so get image. So disable upload. So then we'll say disable UI, and then re-enable UI. And here we're gonna like upload image, set image URL, and then yeah, re-enable UI. So here we can say Let's see. There we go. And back. And sound. There we go. That's what happens when my computer freezes, because I still need to actually get a real new computer at some point. Some point. Ugh. One day. One day. Sorry about that. I'm glad everyone hang in there. Appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's the thing is I just bought this new graphics card for this other computer, but now I need to actually rebuild my main computer. But it's something with streaming in which it freezes in certain instances that I can't figure out. No, I'm not. Different computers. So I have a 2-computer setup. So my other machine is this one over here. So 2 completely different machines. And the one that I stream on is actually my older computer that has a GTX 980 in it. So that way it's like hardware enabled and optimized and whatnot. But apparently something with the CPU or something else just like every once in a while decides to freeze. So it's like, what are you going to do? But we stuck in there, we hung out, so I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let me get back over here. Luckily, I'm able to... what made me switch to the dark mode? Oh, because I wanted the Christmas stuff to stick out more. That's why. So... And I'm thinking that maybe for streaming, it's okay. Whereas presenting, I always use light mode in general. So there's that. Maybe I'll make a channel point where if you give me enough bananas, I'll switch my theme to whatever theme you want. We did that before. All right, so let's try this out again. Sorry about the delay there. Okay, so we disable the UI. We come in here and do this. All right, so if we did... bool is busy, and then we said I'm gonna do this in the web because I think this is fine. Try catch finally equals false. All right, like that. And if I said if image, if item equals null, return. Also, I'm going to disable the UI, and then I'm going to say state has changed. I feel like there's a better way of doing this than just shoving the state has changed in here, but... And then here, pop up dialog box. Yeah, no one has really complained too much about me switching, so that's good. So we're going to set that first so we can actually put that above the try catch. Then we're going to upload image, and then we'll do something like oh, not item, we want file equals null, and we do something like item dot image equals thing. Equals like uploaded image. Oh, you know what the other thing we can do is, now that I'm thinking about it, if I do a new in functions admin, if I go here and then I do cd this, and I do .net watch, nope, .net watch run, .net watch run, that's what I want. Yeah, started. Okay, cool. So then that should refresh my stuff. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we go back to localhost. Boop. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's our upload button. Could probably put a break in here. I guess we do a break. I think also that this div is not doing anything. Oh, I see. This is all just inside of one big thing. This is me not understanding how to do anything. Alright, so we have that. Okay. Yeah, that's originally why I changed the background. So now this looks a lot better with the Christmas tree in this area, because I figure I'm going to have VS up a lot, so now you can actually see it. And the problem was the snow is white, so then you couldn't see the snow falling. So, all right, so bind value, item image, handle. So we could do is we could say, oh, there's a bootstrap. Yeah, bootstrap button upload. Or there's like a bootstrap. We did upgrade it to 4.4. Documentation. And then there's like components. And then spinner? Yeah, wasn't there like a button that you could put it in? Oh, buttons. Okay, so this is cool. Oh, disabled. You just put disabled. Ah, okay, so we'd want this one here. So if we put this button in here, I guess you say if. It's so funny, like just doing browser stuff like this is weird to me, like saying like at if is busy, right? Then okay, so then just like do this else. I don't know, it feels so weird to me, like this is like the state management of it all, I guess. So then else do that button, is busy, do that. And then this would be like the same thing here. So here we would say if busy else do this. Let's see if that works. And then what we're gonna do is here we'll do a await task dot delay. Oops. And we'll just say, I don't know, it's a second, right? So let's see what that looks like. Up. Let's see if that refreshes. There we go. Load it. So if I hit upload oh, that is wrong. Oh, type submit. I think I left in there. No, that's it. Button upload photo. Why does that do validation? Oh. That seemed to work. Let me refresh this page. Okay, so add type equals button. Oh, on the button? Okay, so to prevent submit. Oh. Okay. Type button. Oh, so that submit, so the type is telling the validation form what it does, and is the default submit kind of? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is all brand new to me, so I really don't understand. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so now this thing is empty, so it's like boom. And then rotate. Very cool. And then that's gonna do it. Oh, cool, nice. All right, rad. All right, now is there a way to what do I want to do in here? I would like to have a. I like that little spinner thing though. Although, how come it doesn't say loading? Oh, because it's down here. Oh, this is the one I need. Oh, and then, oh, I see. Loading is here for accessibility. Oh, very cool. Oh, did I mess that up? No. Type button, and then it's disabled, so you can't do anything. I see. Yeah, the web is weird. The web is weird. Yeah, so that's what I think is I guess I don't really need these oh, I do. I see these are lumping them together. And these I'll put them in new lines. This, oh, why is this messing up my formatting? What is going on here? I see, like, probably this should all go here, and that should be like on a new line, followed by a break, followed by a button. I should reformat it. Okay, so we have title, link, image. I don't know how to pretty this input text up though. You know, that'd be ideal. We have input file, we have the is busy stuff, upload photo. And then these are file, size, and bytes. That's kind of cool that you can just put that next to it. And then input label, input selection, which is a drop down, and then a button, and then edit form close. Okay. Oh, there's forms. Whoa, wahoo. What is this? Fancy. Input label, does it, and then you can you do the data binding to it? Oh, cool. Interest. So, oh, okay. So the difference. Oh, interesting. Huh. I guess my assumption is that, yeah, what I'm curious of is, so this is an edit form, which comes from ASP.NET and stuff that has like built-in data annotations and validators and summary of validation automatically. I guess that's what it has for you, but yeah, it's not super pretty. Interesting. Could you just put it all in a, I guess, and then the input, it's looking at any of these things. I see. And this just maps them together. Oh, do you think, oh. So you're saying that you think that I can just do something like this, input, to make it look pretty? Oh, it's a checkbox. Oops, that's not what I want. I see. So if I did class form control, oh. So you do around the whole thing? Class form group. I'm curious if I just do this on the input text, then refresh that. Does that make it look prettier? Oh, it keeps it. Oops. be faster. It does make it look prettier. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Add form group to the P tags. Oh, just above all of them. Oh, okay. So, style, form group, editor form, prop outputs HTML. I see, because it is a control, but it is just outputting HTML. I see. Oh, class. Oh yeah, class. Duh. Thinking Xamarin Forms. I see. I see. I see. Okay, so, and I don't think that. I think the one thing I won't be able to maybe get is this input file. It's like this whole conglomeration of it. But yeah, so then if I do and if I do a drop down, which if I do add form control to the input. Oh, you think? Class. Oh, form control. I'll try it. I'll try it. And then I think the drop down is going to be select. Oh, they're all form controls. Oh, weird. Okay. Fascinating. Let's give that a try. And I think also for this upload button, we can probably do is take this and actually shove it inside of this P group here, like this. Because I kind of want them to be side by side. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's give that a go. The magic of the internet. Boop. Nice. Alright, so those are... Oh, okay, interesting. It does not like... Doesn't like this. And that upload file. It does not like that. I would add class P1. Oh, a div in here? Yeah, I don't know how the internet works. I like this. This looks a lot better though. Just this in general. I don't even mind them on new lines. I think this is fine. I bet that it's a paragraph of text. Oh. I see. I think whatever this group is, it really doesn't like it. So, can you just put it on the div? Oh, I see. Form group. I see. So I guess here, it really wants this to be here. I think I just grabbed it from the sample. That's why. This is just P together. I see. Okay, so we have image, control, and here. So it's image. Where's the image at? The URL. That will be inside of here. Then there's going to be this control, which, let's see what that looks like here. This doesn't like being inside of this group. The input file, say add P1, which will control the padding. Oh, on here. onto the class like this. Maybe a div around it. Always be using divs, basically, is what I... Like that. Oh, just end the class. Or around it, right? No? Yeah? No? It doesn't matter? Padding one? Alright, see, this is... I guess this doesn't... Oh. No, this is the control. Oh, wow, interesting. Oh, this actually is correct, I think. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so if I did... Maybe it is correct. Yeah, I think so. It's weird. I wonder if I have a... Oh, and then you can actually drag and drop it in there. I think there was a... I bet now... I'm curious here. Let me go into my team settings here. Let me look at my changes. What I'm curious about is I had this inside of a drop zone in here. This is what I'm fascinated about. Okay, so let's go back here. Instead of this class, which you said I don't need, if I put the drop zone in there, I wonder if it'll work or not. Let's see. I don't actually know that it does anything, but... How did you view that diff? Oh, yeah, so inside of Visual Studio, great question. Chicken asked, how did you view that diff? So you can go into the Team Explorer right here. And normally, like, as long as you have Git on it, then you're good to go. Let me put this over here. So here I'm inside of my enhancement forms, and then you go to changes, and then you just double tap on it. Right here, it's built right in. Boop. That's it. And then it'll show you here that it's a diff. Yeah, go right in. Pretty neato, huh? All right, cool. So this looks pretty good. Choose file. Choose the file. Get some information. VS Git took. I just use whatever's built in. I'm a whatever's built in type of dude. So here's my blog type, and then add update. Now what I do want to add is a... I undid it. I undid it too far. So there it is. I want to grab this. Control C. Should be... All right, cool. So underneath this. Yeah. Can I just put that there? Question mark. VS Git tool is amazing, much simpler. The one I was showing or a different one? So let's reload this. Upload photo, that's cool. Instead of doing that, we'll say uploading. And then this one, we will do the thing that we just had before, which is that instead of the forms control, we'll use this one. Because that one's just going to do stuff. Oops. This will say adding. Submitting. All right, so submit adding item. All right, so we have our page. I mean, it looks pretty good. So if I say new blog post, And then I did this, and let's say I uploaded a photo, and I said, oh, this is a blog. I say add item. Now we just need to handle this add. Oh, we need to do the upload photo. Okay, so let's do that. So I want to do a Azure function upload image to Blob, to blog, to Blob. There we go. And resizing. I want it, oh, I guess I could do that later. Okay, so let's do, I guess this one. Uploading images to storage explorer. All right, let's see. This is a great, using a stream. JPEG stream? I think we'll do a byte array. This is a terrible way of doing this. Upload storage. This is what I want. I want the blob storage connector. How do I blob trigger? Blob attribute. That's what I want. And then I just give it, I guess I can just give it a stream. Storage again. Poison blobs. Scary. Yeah, you can post a link in there. Do it. Post the link. Upload an image. Docs. Storage process uploading image. Let's see here. I was like, we have to have a doc somewhere. Aha! Haha! That's image resizer. Okay, so that should work though. Let's see. Great. Thank you. Create the blob. I don't do that. I don't care. Upload an image. Aha. Well, this is just uploading it to Blob storage. What we want to do is we want to upload it to an Azure function and let the Azure function put it into it. So this one's good because it gives you a hook. But yeah, what you want to do is, I think it might be, let's look at this one. Uploading photos to Blob storage. HTTP trigger, add photo. See as upload blob asynchronously, but I think this is what you want. So if I did this, let's go into our functions. It's close. That would be if you were using it directly, but like if we go into our functions here, let's go into our, I'm going to do a new item, and I'm going to do a featured item functions. Boom. And then here we'll post this in there, and we'll say upload featured image, and we'll bring in all these puppies here. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do. Alucard, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you as well. Absolutely. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it's close to what we want. So what we want to do though here is we have a blog, and what we want to do,
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Tim or time a wasting. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, let's get some subs in here. Chicken Wing subscribed for 5 months. December 20th, 2019. That's almost 2020. Crazy. We got Chicken Wing all up in there. We got Mortal Box. We got Andrew Shelley. We got that Clinton. Rock Smith. Rocking it out. We also got that Alex Headley 8. We got the Mortal for 11. Andrew for the 3. Clinton for the 6. And Alex for the 8. Very nice. All right, so this is getting closer. So what I want to do now is I go into my blog. Serverless is that Kubernetes stuff, right? John asks. So just Azure Functions serverless, no Kubernetes shenanigans. No, none of that ridiculousness. That's over my head at this point. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Fix my lights. So no Docker, none of that shenanigans. Are you the guy who works? I do work at Microsoft. There's quite a lot of us that work at Microsoft though. So me, Clark IO, Kim, David. There's quite a few of us. But yeah, I work on the Xamarin team. So, but today I'm working on, what am I working on? What? Working on a serverless admin app for my app. So what we're doing here is we have the Scott Hanselman app, and we put in this featured category here. And then we're going to make a little admin page for it. That's what we've been working on, is this beautiful, in quotes, beautiful web admin page here to upload photos. For IIS, that's a great question. Scott does he demos the app, so that's pretty good. That's good. IIS, I don't know. You got to ask in the ASP.NET forums. That's what I would do. So here we go. So we have this blob here. And I think what we want to do is, like, how do I do this? Okay, so we have this blob. Okay. And we have an out blob, actually. It could be. I mean, people are there. Or you can ask on, I don't know. It depends on your question, though. So I think here, what I need to have a public. Let me look here. So I have Storage Explorer. Storage Explorer. There we go. Hey, Mob and More. Welcome to the stream. Mob. There's Storage Explorer. Okay, so we have an HTTP post coming in for the function. And then what we have is we have something called Hanselman Public. And I think here we'll create a new featured images. So we'd want to do Hanselman Public slash great question. Okay, so let me make sure I put this in. Featured images. And then I need to figure out some templating here. So, great question. So, for this application, everything is serverless. There is no server. So, when I go and retrieve all of Hanselman's blogs, This brings in information from my Azure function. So it hits an Azure function HTTP backend that pulls it in. Same thing with the tweets here. So this has all of his tweets informations, and then also media. So I can tap on his podcast. It queries, again, an Azure function backend. So this is pulling the data down, and then it loads this up inside of here, and I can play back stuff. Same thing over here on the videos. It loads up all the videos from, let's say, Azure Fridays. That looks really nice. And tap on one, it plays back the video. It's on a tractor. So you have this all in here, right? So the mobile application, there's this Azure function serverless backend that I hit the HTTP request, it pulls it down. So it spins up, whatever server it needs to, and then it goes away. So the blob or the function here, like here's get blog, which reads in a blob, a JSON blob over here, and then outputs it, and then I consume that. And then over here, whenever I update my blog, I actually do a bunch of stuff here. So this runs on a timer. This one runs on a timer. This one runs on a trigger, actually, that I have. So this runs on a logic app that says whenever Hanselman blogs, call this API function, which then will then update all the blogs. So it goes through, it reads his blog, it updates the blog, and then it minifies the JSON and then outputs it to this Hanselman/blog.json. Is there CPU limit for each request? I don't think so. There's a bunch of different modes. I just have it in cold mode currently today. Oh, there's a lot of extra URL stuff on there. So there's like normal plans, other plans. You can write stuff in PowerShell, Node, Java. I'm writing in C#, obviously. It just goes. It just does what you need it to do. And you pay per like consumption plan, so it scales automatically. And the beautiful part of why I wanted to do this, right, is that it automatically scales things up and down on demand. So for me, and I don't have to pay if it's not there. So if I'm not using it, no one's using it, I don't pay anything. Whereas a web server, it has to always be on. You're always paying for it. And then it's all function based, so and trigger based. So whether it's an HTTP trigger or a blob storage trigger or an RSS trigger or anything like that. So what if someone abuses it? You could hit it. I mean, you could hit an HTTP trigger a billion times. It would be the same as a normal one. So it would be the same as a web server. Someone could abuse your web server. The difference is that Azure Functions is going to scale out for you automatically. So, and then like,
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Love to dub. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, you should still think about security implications as is, but there's function level HTTP authentication codes, and you can even tie things to authentication. So for this image upload, like I'll have to be logged in to actually upload it. But I won't pay $1 million if I get hit on my own backend. You wouldn't pay $1 million either. You'd put, caps on it as well. And additionally, on the Azure Functions, you can also pay for a plan that's not a consumption plan. That is a where are the plans at? Yeah, like the app service plan, which you would just say this is the one that I want all the time. But yeah, I'd say there's a lot of different what do you mean by filters? There's all sorts of flexibility and things that you can put on basically into it. A firewall. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you could put it has the same it would have the same security models in place as a web service has. In fact, it runs on top of app service. So whatever app service has, your Azure function has as well. So you could put a CDN proxy in front of it you could put a firewall in front of it. You can basically do anything you want in general. Most of the time your functions are just running in your backend. Yeah. Most of the time it's event driven. So the idea being, let's say I upload an image to the internet and I want it to be scaled. So instead of having like a long running process that's like waiting and pulling and doing stuff, you can just have an Azure function that says, hey, whenever someone uploads an image, trigger this function. And the only thing that can trigger it is blob storage, which you have control of. And then it will, scale it, output images, and then boom. So, and extra time, yeah, I think you can set all that. Yeah. They're super highly customizable, so. Azure, I'm not sure about Cloudflare workers. It'd be similar to like AWS Lambdas, something like that. They have similar concepts. For serverless compute, I mean, there's servers somewhere, obviously, but the idea is you don't think about the servers. So the nice thing is that you can run this locally. So the one part about Azure Functions I really like is that you can just automatically run this locally and then debug it. So what software are the servers running in? Mac, Linux, Windows, you pick. So, well, it depends on what you're running, I guess. Like I'm running the .NET backend, so with .NET Core, so it can run anywhere. I just run on a Windows box, but the pricing I think is all the same. So there's that. All right, so we have this thing. Photo by bytes. Blah 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 blah. Okay, what is this person doing? Jose asks, what's the difference between an ASP.NET site or an Azure function? Well, so like, you can think of it as Azure functions do a lot, right? So Azure functions are not just for HTTP endpoints. That's one of the things. It's not an actual site. That is correct. It's not a website. It would be like similar, like you can make it a web API. However, it can do all sorts of stuff. Like it can do a timer trigger, right? So it can have a timer trigger. It can have inputs. It can have bindings inside here. This tells you everything you need to know. So it's really nice because it basically will allow you to do anything that you need. So you can be like, whenever this happens, do this thing, and it automatically triggers it. They're sort of tiny microservices in general. Like I'm using a lot of HTTP triggers.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
But only because that's how I'm accessing it in general. JMS Serrano, Dev, thank you so much. But if I looked at trigger, I think I'm mostly just using HTTP trigger. But you can have like blob triggers, you can have all sorts of different triggers, all sorts of stuff. So, oh, interesting. Might close it, I guess. If I need to install this thing. Okay, so we have our featured item functions. We're going to upload this thing, and I want to write this. I am not. I'm running 1909 currently, and I guess I'm on the preview of Visual Studio because I'm doing Blazor work. Where's my... I made this a little bit too fancy. Yeah, 1909 I think is just a feature update. Nothing fancy. This one was very small though. The 1909 was just like a normal Tuesday update. It wasn't a big, you know, need to wait a half an hour one. So it just kind of updated it magically. I don't know what it did though, but something. All right, so if I go into my helpers, that's what I want. So where is my, too many things. Parse blog, parse video blog, parse podcast, extract captions, in blob. Where's my out blobs at? Oh, whatever this is what I did. Go to, I want to write stuff. Stream writer, and I just write stuff to disk. Okay, so here in our featured item, we'd get in our photo, and this would be our out blob. And then here we would write the, I guess we can just write the whole photo 64 encoded. Let's see what this blog does. So this person is calling this add photo, and they're passing in an object. This person is taking the photo bytes, convert from base 64 string. All right, so it says, as you can see, the function has already been changed, but still very easy. Accepts a post, taking a photo saved in base 64 format from the request body. The photo is transferred into Blob storage via this command. In this function, two operations are base 64 decoding and upload to Blob storage, which you don't need anymore because you can just do that. Does Microsoft offer free credits? Well, they have a whole free plan. I'm on my personal account, so I have it used to be an MVP, so they gift you like a lifetime credit, but mostly there's like you can have an ongoing Azure credit, and there's also Dev Essentials. There's also this puppy here, which gives you a bunch of stuff for Visual Studio and cloud stuff. I'll put that in there. But for work, I have stuff. But if I go over a certain dollar amount, I still have to like pay money. So on my accounts. Hey TR, how's it going? Good to see ya. Okay, so this says here blob. How do I blob input attributes? Blob right. Oh, output. Okay, output examples. Okay, so here's what it's gonna do. It's gonna so image small, image large. So this is taking in an image. So as a blob trigger, it takes in an image and then it outputs and resizes the image to different sizes based on this name. That's sort of what we want. So we want this to be a name. In fact, we can also do this. Board, I guess. So we should be able to. I like that it just resizes everything. So let's just put in this resize function. That's cool. So this is a good example. So Well, what is that? Yeah, let's see. How was this made? Oh, 6 labors dot image sharp. Browse. Oh, interesting. Cross-platform library for processing images. I'm into that. Mob asks, yeah, you can either connect to like Mac in Cloud, you can compile it in App Center, and you still need to get your stuff. So you could compile your app in App Center. Nothing's stopping you there, and then pull it down to your phone. Still need your certs though, so you still need your certs. That is for sure. Put that in there. But I like to say there you go. Let's put that in there. Yeah, as of today. Image load. For video compression, you could probably use oh, I wonder if I need odd if this can't a namespace cannot just fields, or what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Public function. This seems like it's, oh, interesting, it's not inside of a namespace. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't need the namespace. Doesn't make any sense. Oh. Stupid James. I'm like, what am I doing? This is a featured item functions. I'm like, oh, why doesn't it work? Oh, because I didn't put a class in it. Durr. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, interesting. Load. Huh. Let's see. Oh, in fact, I think what I should do is just really pin this thing. Boop. I wonder if you, I don't know, I'm assuming you can have nested stuff. So I think here you would do like, yeah, Hanselman public. copy this code, but it didn't work. Maybe like image RG. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know why that doesn't do it, but I guess I could just do image. Yeah, maybe it's just a different API. Let's do that bar. So here's a good example of a trigger, right? So what this is going to say is whenever anybody uploads a file to Blob that's inside of Handsome Public featured images / here, then resize the image and output 2 images to featured images small and featured images medium. That's what we want. In fact, I think I need to do maybe, let me look at my permissions here. So here's my storage. This is private, so only I can upload stuff to this. Right? Manage access policies. Access manage policies. Read list. It's not, I don't know if that's what I want. Oh, set public access level. All right, so this one is public read access for blobs only. Yeah. For container and blobs. Yes. So that's good. And then this one is the same. So here, when I go to this thing, no public access. So nobody has public access to this at all. Do they have public access to this? Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Yes. So people have access to just read this information, but not write. Where this one, no one has access to it because only the function has access to it. So that's good. And then the function will have access to write to that folder, which is inside of here. Did I add it? Oh, where's it at? Refresh. Right, Handsome and public featured items. I see. Got it. Okay. So this is good because this just resize the image. Like that's a good way. Now to upload the photo, we still need to do this, which we really just need to do. How do I get that name of that thing? It's a good question. How do I get the name of the blob, the URL of the blob? output. Azure function. Return URI of blob. How to return blob from HTTP trigger? Storage bindings. That's where I was just at. Get blob URI. Run blob. Let's see what this person does. So I think I still need a name. How do I specify a name? I think that's what I create a function triggered by timer from upload Azure Blob daily. Timer trigger? Oh, that's not really what I want. Let's see if they do anything. Upload to Blob. No, don't need, oh, I do need that. Okay, so wait, timer trigger. No. No, no, no. It's not what I want. Convert to stream. Let's see what Anthony Chu says. How's that doing? App service. Do need Anthony Chu to help me. Anthony Chu, help me. Although you can serve static files from an Azure function, so that's kind of cool. Hosting Blazor app in Azure storage websites is cool. Let's see what Anthony has to say over here. Upload files to Blob storage during app service. Create application running schedule. File. Upload files, serving static. Want to upload this thing to here. So it's a good question. How do we get name? Now you pass it in as a query parameter, name. guess the query parameter would be name. So if I could upload this thing, how does that person upload this thing? Let's just look here. Back at the blog, which I got rid of. Great. This one. So what they did was upload it. Interesting. I don't know what the HTTP request call would be though. Oh man. Post. Blarg. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. So I'm gonna create a post trigger. It's gonna take in stuff, content, photo base 64. Okay, where does that come from? That's what I'm curious about in this blog. Council. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. I hate when it's. I wish that there was where's the source code example? Where's the GitHub page? That's what I need. I hate when there's not a source code link. So right now, here's what we're trying to do, Matt. So we have our website, which is here. And we have some featured items here, and we want to add a new one. So we have title, link, image. So when I choose a new image, boop, I want to hit upload, and I want to upload that to the internet through an Azure function. So I want to upload this data to the Azure function, and then as a base 64 encoded string. And then I want to put that into Blob storage. So right now we have basically, I guess I can grab the name. This. I think I should be able to grab this name. The query request.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
How come that doesn't have a query? That's weird. One Love, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Podcast. Get post. And that should have it. Was a request message. Oh, weird. Okay. So, what I want to do is call this function from my site, and then have it read in the base64 encoded URL, and then write that to disk, to whatever this is. my assumption is that this name will be passed down. I think. String methods. Properties routes. That's my thinking, at least. So here's my Razor component. And whenever I upload this thing, I don't know why these things are so highlighted all the time. So here's my file data, and I read it, and I have this number of lines, I do this stuff. There's my data. My data is a string. Read lines asynchronously. So here, so we just do this, gets better. So if I did here, whenever I did upload, I said, okay, let's grab a reader for the data. Seems like the message is a child of I don't know. It has headers, method, request URI, properties. This comes from system.net HTTP. But my thought is if I did... This comes from... I think there's body. HTTP content? Yeah, one would think that there would be content in here. Has content type? Body, maybe? It's a stream. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I've been trying just to Google like upload and save an image into Blob storage, but I don't see it yet. What is serverless? Serverless is a concept. We explained it a little bit already, but serverless is just the concept of using... Oh, the message has the URL that you can get from the name. Serverless is a concept of that there are servers somewhere, but it's a concept that you write event-driven functions, which can be from a bunch of different ways. It could be triggers, from uploading a blob to uploading HTTP to anything else, and then you run those. They can magically run on a server that scale up and server down, and you have a few different payment options, but basically pay for consumption. So, and Azure Functions is a type of serverless. Of course, thank you so much for it. So like a good example here is like this is a HTTP trigger, which will run in Azure Functions, which is a serverless compute backend. You can post some data in there. Oh, this is what you want to do here. This boop. Yeah. And then this will process the data and do whatever. So one that we have in here is one up here in our function that says whenever there's a blob trigger, so whenever somebody uploads an image, me, to this specific item in blob storage, I'm going to output 2 different images with this name. So I'm going to upload the images over here. So I take in this image, which is handled for me automatically, and then it will resize them and output them to blob storage for me automatically. And that just runs automatically. IPFS. I don't know what IPFS is. Something. So I think you're right here, though, for this. I think I just need to do this. And do that. In my thing, right? So here's the query. Why don't I just do that? How come that doesn't work? what any of that is. That's above and beyond me. So what we want to do is we want to take in this, hit this function. We're just going to pass it a base 64 encoded string via a stream, I guess. And then write that out to this stream reader for the blob storage. I guess I could just write them automatically to this. Byte array. I guess I could do that or just do this. I think it's fine too. Yeah, I'm not a blockchain person. That stuff is beyond me. Oh, rec. Okay, so you think it'll be just do rec body dot copy to async. Oh, envelope. Oh, that's cool. I think I can do that. Put weight on it. Oh, let's try that. That's nice. Let's see. So we should be able to then run this locally. So let's see here. If I do, let's just run this. See if this compiles. Oh no. Oh, I have this already. That's not what I want to do. So I want to do. HTTP response message. That's what I want. This is what I want, right? Oh, I can just do this. I think I can just do this actually. Like here. No, I want to status. I think I want to. Yeah, I guess I could just output this as a string. Success. And this is supposed to return this. I think if I just do an I action result, then get rid of this. Boop. Then here we'll do. Won't do that. I mean, this could happen. This could be something. I'll just put that in there for now. Up, downloading some new CLI. Well, yeah. So that's the funny part about like this is the website. This is going to be a WebAssembly website, but I'm just going to put it in. I don't know, probably in a storage or something like that. I'm not positive how I'll do it, but I just didn't want to run a web server, so that's my goal. My goal is to not do that. Oh no, upload feature. What happened? It failed. Okay, oh, the binding parameter name is not there. Oh, by the trigger. So how do I add a add parameter? Oh, add. So here, I need to tell it that there is a so that's the method. There's routes. Route parameters. Passing parameters in an Azure function. This person says route. Oh. Oh, can I do... like that? I think that will force it to pass that to me. Like that. I think also I can do, obviously I need like a logger. Right? Build errors. Oh, it's already running. It's already running. Close. Oh, no. Okay, let's try this again. Let's run this. Nope. Upload. Unable to resolve parameter name. Binding expression must map to the provided. I guess I need a username named alpha. Route equals. I guess I need to put in the route. Name? I think that's it, because it's like mapping this to this to this. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. So like that's the route, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct route though, but interesting. So, oh, there's slash name. So, oh no, that's not correct. Oh, I see. So, oh, that's fascinating. That is definitely not correct. So it's name. Okay, so what you want is, I see what they did. So, I see. So the route option here, we would use this slash the name. Because then I can do upload photo slash whatever the name of it is, which will get passed into here, which will then come in as a parameter that I can use. I think that is correct. And it's not really a query parameter. It's more of a... right? Not helpful. so if I run, this is running now, so this would be the URL, I guess. Oh yeah, I would never run anything on-prem anymore. I mean, I'm not a big... We used to do that back in the day. Not I. So... Alright, so... This is running on... If I look at my... Look at my admin site. My featured images. I think I can inject the HTTP client into here. So I'm gonna do @inject HTTP client, like that, and then HTTP. Let's just do HTTP, and then here we're going to. I guess we have a stream, and then I can say var.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
GTL. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. We'll say var. We'll say, well, await HTTP dot post async. Post async. This. And what we should be able to do is then do var name equals file dot name, okay, dot to lower, and then how can I URI escape? URI dot escape data string, like that. And then here we'll do a name like that. And we want to put HTTP content. Upload image, HTTP post, C#, upload image. I don't know why everything is highlighted in this. This is really upsetting me, and I don't know. I don't know why everything is highlighted. It's annoying me. Why this is not, I guess, what I want. Stream content. Oh, this can just be file.data. And get rid of this. Why is it doing that? That seems incorrect. Oh, geez. someone on the Xamarin forums did this. That's cool. Upload the image in chunks. Upload. Oh, SQL Mr. Magoo. Oh, snap. File upload. Server. Yeah. Start pages. I don't know if that's what I wanted. I don't know how to do it. How do we upload a file? No one knows. Upload stream HTTP client. Upload file. Do you have a stream? I do have a stream. Yes. Give me the codes. So, what is this? Alright, so. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay, so. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. So, you take. Oh man. Yeah, I need to do that stuff still. I still need to do this stuff, but yes. Need to do the login stuff. Right now we're gonna do unauthenticated currently. I do have a stream already. So you're saying here basically. This little thing. Upload image. Let's just copy that. So we do upload image. Let's see if that just pastes in there. It does. Oh wow, cool. Okay, so here we're just gonna do a task. And here we're gonna do a here we're going to do I see. Here what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the I don't even need this. So what I can do is I can do item file dot name file dot data. I don't know why everything is highlighted. It's not here. Oh, it's because it's a razor component, I guess. I guess that's why. Oh, because it's showing me that it's code blocks. I see. It's code blocks, but up here it's not. Okay, I see. It's kind of annoying. So it doesn't like this. It doesn't like converting stream content into... Oh, this is a different one. Sorry, down here. Let's just get rid of this. Do await. We get the HTTP, we get the file, we get the headers, and then put this in. I see. So this would be, yeah, you're returning stuff. I'm not gonna return anything. I guess I could do a string. Oops. Here. And then do return error here. And then what I'll do is I will return JSON, which is not, but it's a content as a string back because we're going to return the name of it. And then we are going to do item dot image equals that. Get rid of that. See if Aiden comes to the rescue. Okay, so that should work. The question will be if that code worked or not. We'll see over here. So let's close to the right. Let's refresh this page. If it built, it did not. Why didn't it build? Oh, there's an error. Lines 1. All right, let us compile it. Oh, I see. So here's this. Oops. And then build. Oops. Oh, I see. Oops. Okay, so that should build and compile. Did it start it? Okay, cool. We're back. So double check, make sure that the wife is not ready to come home. Not yet. Cool. All right, so we choose a photo, me. Then we upload a photo. Did actually do something. It gave me the file name back. Well, that should be, oh, I should have put it there. It's kind of interesting. I guess we need to debug it. Well, it would have given me a, if something went wrong. Oh, I should have done this. Let's try this. Here I'll do item. Output it. My assumption is that in my local storage account, this one? No. This one? Blob? It's not there at all, so that's good. Coder have edited ancient manuscript. Upload the file to the internet. Let's see if that does anything. Because it should output something to here. If I choose me and go. Failed to fetch. Cool. I don't know what that means. Failed to fetch. Failed to fetch. Failed to fetch. Cool. The question is, did it even call my function backend? Oh, it did. It did. It did. Look at this. It did call it. So let's see what it did, because it looks like it didn't output anything. So let's take a look at this puppy. Let's debug our backend, because it does look like it did something. It was something was 404. Something was. So like if I go here, let's go into our function, and I guess just put this here. Let's see what happens. If I upload. Huh. Oh, that was really fast. Oh, wait, huh? So, see, API/upload featured image, method, options, identity, status 404. That's odd. It's weird that this is the function that's doing it, though. Because, like, if I come here, and then go to here, and if I just did, like, test.jpg, oh, that should hit this. How weird. Oh, I see. Like, we're making an HTTP request to this, but it doesn't exist. Huh. Why doesn't it exist? Oh, because I'm doing a get. And it only accepts a post. Add swashbuckle. Do I have to add swashbuckle? Let's see real quick. Oh, that's true. I could do that. Let's see. All right, let me go get a water really quick, and I'll be right back. So let me play through an ad really quick. Let's see if that runs, and then we'll be right back. I'm just need to get a water. All right, let's see. Back to the surface. Let's see. Let me just install posts. Yeah, let's download the app. 64 bits. Do they still make you like log in? You can skip that, right? I guess that's what I don't. What I don't understand is why the Azure function doesn't work. Because I'm mapping it right here. Maybe I did this wrong. Like, that's what I wonder if I did HTTP trigger route. Get example. Slash parameter. Okay, so this see, look right here. It's optional. Definitely did this correct. But that's what I don't understand. Name. See, it's right here. Parameter. Whoop whoop. Just got a new emote. Just cash in some bananas. For Mooch. Stuff over there. Correct. Look at this. You like you're forced to skip. There we go. Okay, so I do a new post. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So that's right, because it's gonna ignore that. And I put that in here, and then I hit send. And then sending request. Oh, okay, so it did actually hit it. Okay, cool. That's good. That actually works too. Okay, so this works. Whoa, Andre's back. Got that founder. Subscribe for 6 months. Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, that'd be funny if I just wasn't posting from the admin site. Oh, hey-o. Yeah, that's... It actually outputted whatever I put. Whoops. Okay, so... Yeah, post async. let's look at what it's doing. Again, maybe it's not. Oh gosh. So on the site, if we go into inspect network, this is what it's trying to call. I wonder if it, because it has the JPEG on it. You know what I mean? So if I do this, it definitely hits it. Oh, are you posting from the MN? Let's. I'm gonna turn this down here until we get this working.
For your audience must be impressed, or you're wasting.
Oh, that could be. Internet. That would be in our properties, launch settings. I'm on localhost. It doesn't like dots. It should work. Because this just worked, right? So if I come in here and I launch this function again, I think it doesn't care. Because it's a post, right? It's not a get. And that's the difference. So like here, if I go in and watch this, if I post this, send, boom, hits it, right? It's like, cool, you got this. Name, boom, not a big deal. But you're saying that maybe what we can do is we could just do something like, let's run the function again. And let's go into here, into our site, and let's just call, instead of that, let's just call like /test, right? Hit save. And then I want to come here, refresh this pup, failed to fetch. Okay, choose a photo, me, upload, failed to fetch. So, yeah, my assumption is that it does not like it. Xamarin Essentials right there, it's in the browser. Upload photo, how do I clear? Clear. 404. No refer when downgrading. Cross-site. Cores is enabled. Cross-site. Oh, because it's both on localhost. Is that a cores issue? Is that a Localhost cross. Fetch. What did I get back? I got back. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't think that it's, well, maybe it needs to be HTTPS. I don't think that should be it, but I'm pretty sure I can double check the Postman. Oops. So that's fine. So if I do, like, I'm curious if it, so maybe because it's not HTTPS, this suggests adding something in your settings. That is probably the way to do it, though. / image or whatever. I could just give it a new GUID, technically, too. Would be fine. Would be unique. That's actually what I should do. So if I did, instead of doing the name of it, I just did... So if I did, stop debugging. What did I just do? Oh. That. Got a new GUID in there, and then if I come into my functions, if I did upload / this / image. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I see. Oh, inside of here. Oh, this is in the function. Oh, I see. Let's try that out. I don't think I have anything in here. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay, cool. So let's try that. Cores. So we got function up. Let's double check this. So if this would be /upload / this / image. Do send. Oh, it's not starting. Let's give this a go. That's a good point. Yes. Yeah, why do we even need to pass it? Yeah, upload. Yeah, why? Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Oh. So I think what I wanted to do, yeah, that's a good point. What I wanted to do, though, and maybe you're right, is that on my function, I wanted to pass in this name. You know what I mean? I guess I don't need to actually pass it in. But I wonder if I can do... Does that work now? Yeah, see, it's like I have to pass it in because I can't like generate a new GUID here. But you are right. I mean, it should do it on the server in general, but I don't know how to... I'm just trying to... I should just use the cloud API to do it, but I don't want to. Like, I want it just to automatically work and not have to, like, upload it manually. But... let's see, is this... let's try this first. Let's just do it this one. Do you have the link to that one? Maybe I should just do it that way. Oh, blob container. Oh, interesting. Okay, so is it something I pass in though? Cloud blob container. I think you need the I think you need to like set up the cloud blob container with the client though. I don't think it's a like magical input. No? I'm just gonna try it this way for now. I'm gonna continue on my magical way and then fix it later. So let's try it here, because ideally it should work. But I think you're right. I mean, ideally that would be the way to do it. Okay, so this is now on here, and then I still need to do authentication too. So there's that. Failed. That's good. So that did not hit it at all. Oh, it's passing it an image. It did not save apparently. I need to refresh it maybe. Failed to fetch. Oh, that's why. Because I have it on HTTP still. There we go. There we go. All right. So that cores did it then. So we got this blob, and technically this may have a blob, question mark, exclamation point. The name is random GUID, so that's good. Ba-doop. All right. Cores it was. Handsome in public. Featured images. Ba-bow! And all the other images are there. That's interesting. There's just nothing. We should delete those. Delete. They're just local. Bam. This is, if I open this, it probably doesn't know what it is. Oh no. If I download it, I guess I'll put it on my downloads. And go to downloads. Open with Internet Explorer. Oh no. So it thinks it's a stream. Because it probably is a stream. Block blob. Maybe give it a file extension. Yes. Let's try that. Rename, open. Rename. No! Does not support the file format. And it was definitely a... Oh, it's a JPEG. Okay, so... Alright, so did not work. I mean, we're uploading stuff. The question is yeah, does this do it correct? It's a stream, but does this save it in? Like, should it be a string, a base 64 encoded string instead? I mean, I guess yours, what does it do? It sends it up as a stream. Save a, so it's a string. I guess on the server, what do you do is the question. It needs to be converted. I was doing something with base 64 encoding at some point on the server, but I was just reading it now, and then I was copying it. So I think that the copy probably don't want to do that. It needs to be converted. Convert stream to base 64 encoding. Convert C#. Convert stream to image. There we go. Nope. That's not what I want. So just like, I'm just gonna steal all of Aiden's code. That's very true. That's very true. So what did you do here? You had a byte array. And then you... upload from byte array. Async.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Faith, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. So this is just seeing if it already exists, but this would be upload from byte array async. Well, that's the interesting part here. So, interesting. Oh, I wonder if we can do, oh, this. Wonder if I can do this. So I take I load my image, which is going to be a rec.body. And then I don't resize it. What I do is I just do nothing. I just load the image. And then I save the image. Save. To the out blob, the format. So this is cool, actually. If this works. So this, wow, that's nifty. And in fact, we can just bring that in line. Boop. So it's gonna load the image, the body, then save it to the blob and with the format that it needs. And that should actually work. Because I think this is doing all that stuff under the hood, if I'm correct. It should work. Error. Let me put a breakpoint here, I guess. Body, which is a file buffering stream. And then that throws an exception. Okay. Wonder if I can do await rec.body copy to async. And then I do out blob. Why does it say out blog? Out blob. Right, so we copy it to the out blob because it has write access. Oh, and then we wanted that. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's see if this just works. Right, so it's going to read the body to end asynchronously, which is going to give us back a stream reader and then output it there. Bam. Okay, so yes. All right. See, there's stuff inside of here. Nope. Oh, it is a. Let's hit it again. Okay, so when I load this in, it is oh, it is a thing. It's a thing. Oh, is this correct? Is the stream in here? Should I cast this back as a What properties are on the object? See, it says it's a stream, and then it has like some information on this thing. On the request. We got cookies and headers, and I'm gonna sit down probably now. I'm getting exhausted. Body. Cookies, content type.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Nate, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Length is 204. So the file doesn't seem to be there. Yeah, the question is like, can I just base 64 encode image C#, and then just post that, right? Like, why not just do that, you know? Well, the file stream information here is, this is the size in bytes. So, which we have, because we read the number of lines in the stream reader. And I'm curious, maybe like this data needs to iterate over this. Files don't have lines. They're bytes. That's what it is, actually. He says lines, but it's bytes. Yeah. Oh, dot size. So that's the size. Name, size, short date. This is just, he was just doing this for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't actually need to do this at all here. It was in Steve's like sample originally. So that's why. File.data.length. Yeah, I mean, that's what it does up there. So, I file list entry. I guess where am I putting in the stream content, which goes here, headers, and it just goes in here, right? So this is, it brings in this file.data. I could bring back a memory stream. Maybe I need to do that. Read all async, you know? Oh, maybe that's why. That could be why. Let's try this then. All right. So yeah, maybe that's why. It's a good point. Good point. Valid point. Yeah, because you don't need any of that for this. Hits this. Aha, content length. Nice and big. Perfect. Now the question is... Yeah, it still throws an exception. So maybe then I can not use this and just use this again. I don't know actually, but let's delete a bunch of stuff here. Oh, it's actually just this. The request will have other... Yes, you don't actually want to just copy it because it's the request. That is why. I see. So this needs to be... I need to read it back, and I guess it's going to be this... The body is multi-part, not just the data. So what he's doing here is he... Oops, crap. Let's see, let's run the server again. So... I hit this. The body is a file buffering read stream. Another request is... Oh, because I already read this one. Darn it. Okay, so... Oh. Let me refresh this page. That's going to be something I need to look at. So there's the content length, right? The body is something. This request body is something now. Because it has just this in here. So this must be the image, I assume. The binary data is in there. But that's gonna explode. Like, how do I read the... Yeah. Why is this so complicated? Because this is what I'm posting, is multi-form data content. You know what I mean? So if I go into the server, and if I did string boundary. Oh jeez. Let's see what. Oh, can you post it one more time? I didn't have my chat up. Yeah, post it again. I can repost it, I guess. There you go. Cool. Oh, what's an iForm file? Oh, do you think? Oh, you think that this could be in? How do I know what the iForm file is? Maybe it just knows. It just knows. Well, at least the HTTP, that's the web API knows. I'm assuming that this also knows. But hard to say. Let's put a breakpoint here and test it out. Yeah, it should. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's just an HTTP request, so it should just work. Yes. No, it doesn't know. So I don't know if it'll let me do that there. The question is, can I just create like a new... If I was to pull this up to here, so okay, hey, read this out of here. So bar files. I don't know if it knows how to do that. Maybe this is the request. Can't bind HTTP trigger attribute to type iForm file. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work or not. Makes sense though. I mean, that would be nice. Need to ask my main man Anthony to be like, hey man, how do I do this? Anthony, how do I do this? File upload. Ooh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, weird. I see. So I did rack. Yeah, I think that that becomes the message. And you do like rec dot content. All right, now HTTP. Dang it. Where's that one thing that I had? Nope. Yeah, HTTP request message rec.content.read as multi-part async. Let's try that out. Var in multi-part await, and then I could do, let's just output the chat driven. It's truly what it is. Multi.contents. Let's put a breakpoint in this puppy and see. So I do have to go soon. Gotta pick up the wife. Alright, so let's see. Oh wait, let's see. Oh wahoo. Ah. How do I do it though? How do I do it? I'm so confused. When posting. From body. Oh snap. Okay, so let's. Okay. I'm just gonna comment. Yeah, and this would be, oh, interesting. So I could do from body, I form file. Yeah, this is where if I was an ASP.NET developer, I would be better off, basically. See, in here, what I would actually do is I would end up doing file dot await file dot copy to async, and I would do blob out blob like that. That does look way better. I mean, this is like what I wanted to do. I mean, yeah. So, oh gosh. Oh, I need a HTTP request. This should do it. No. Cannot bind parameter file from iFile. Make sure that you do this thing. This doesn't look like what I want. This is what I don't get. It's like, oh, stupid. Stupid. Wow. So if I do, all right, so rec dot form dot files which is an iForm collection dot, I guess you could do like I could do var. I just really want to do like first. Var file equals. Do I have a link in here? There we go. Yeah, else it's gonna blow up, so. Why is it squiggly?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
MXG TV, thank you for the file, I appreciate that. So here then I would take that file and then I'd copy it to that blob. Da-na-na-na. I mean, this makes it really easy if that's the case. Hence, Aiden is a hero of the day yet again, and Matthew as well. You're my heroes. All right, here's my admin page. In a quest to upload an image, one line of code. Upload image. Files. Form request. Form. The function requires all threads to run. I don't know what that means. That did not work. No! What does that mean? Form, rec. The function evaluation. Okay. Oh, that does run. So I have a file. I have a file. Yeah, absolutely, Bill. Thanks for hanging out. We have a file. It's happening. It's happening. And I think I could probably get the. See, I could yeah, I could have it pat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Are we there? Half a meg. Open that pup. Yes, open it. Download it. Downloading it. Whoa! No, that's not it. Rename. I wish it would doesn't need to have the file name on it. Let's delete these. Yeah, probably should. It's very epic music for this too. Oh! Whoa, 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 wow! Yeah, image view can auto detect it though, so that's the thing. Because what I should do here is simply do like if I'm in here, I should be able to do what a photo! Thank you for the cheers and emotes going out to everybody, Aiden. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and shove this up in the file up in here. I think you can put it here. Why not? Can I do it here? No, I gotta do it here. I gotta do this way. Aiden Earnshaw basically wrote all this code and cheered 300 bits on December 20th, 2019. Boom. You're forever in this Razor page now. So we uploaded here, and then what we should do here is we should also do var extension equals file dot path system dot io dot file dot extension path get extension, pass in the file dot name right here, and then we can do dot just like that. That back in there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness. Can also put Matt Liebau. Assisted with iForm data, form image, whatever it is, with code, and cheered. 5 hundos. Boom. Raise it to the top of the bits leaderboard. Wah, 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 wah.
Nothing is
I should
impossible.
also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
All right, so if we do this one more time on here, now we refresh this page, we choose a photo, we upload said photo, boom, get it, copy it, got it, good, did it, returned it, 2 dots, that's not okay. Ah, I was so close. Okay, so I knew it was gonna put a dot in there. I knew it. Save. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to do one more thing on our function backend. We're gonna put back in, or look at all this code. Look at all this code. Stupid, stupid code. Stupid. Get out of here. Stupid. Bam. All right, cool. Get out of here. Bam. Awesome. Fantastical. I'm gonna do a blog on this. It's gonna be so good. So then we're gonna put back in our image resizer, people. Put that back in there. Bam. So then let's go ahead and run this function again. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so we got this stuff coming up. Oh, it's actually already resizing images because it's in the queue. It's in the queue. So let's say come back over here. Boop. Now we go into our photos. We should have a Duke. Oh, why don't we have a Duke Langer? Duke Langer. We should always have a Duke on our front page. Where's our Duke? Where's our Duke? What's my favorite Duke Langer? Red. Shanked. Duke. Where's the one image I really like? I'm just gonna see what the results are here. They're the same. And what is that one image that I like? Oh, this is the one. Oh, how do I get it? How do I? It's on Pinterest. How do I get this image? Is this the one I like? This one is Sleepy Duke. Sleepy Duke. Sleepy Duke. How do I save this as same image? Sleepy Duke. All right, cool. So let's try this out. I go over to my Hanselman app. And then I do desktop. Duke, Sleepy Duke. Upload photo. Copy it. Got it. Good. Boop, boop, boop. Got it. Uploading. Got it. Trigger some cues. Let's refresh these puppies. Refresh. See, now we have these other images, which here, this should be our Duke. Boop. But it's resized all not good, so that's good. I need to figure that out. So I just resize it to a specific size. Not okay. But our monkey is here in the original size. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I think here for the image resizer, I think that it's just, this is wrong. It's literally just like, give me image small. Yeah, this is like resizing it to a width and a height. But what I want is the... Yeah, I think you want to scale it. Yeah. So get out of here. Yeah, I guess the question is, can you do x dot scale? Well, there's a lot of stuff you can do in here. This is very cool. I guess you can, yeah, you could definitely resize, and then what you should be able to do is say, like, input dot, what you just divide it, you know what I mean? Then you do int scale. Oops. Int. Alright, just be like, this will be width and height. So input dot width divided by scale, and input dot height divided by scale. All right. I mean, this is very lazy. This is a lazy way of doing it. And then you would just be like, all right, medium would be like 3, and or like 2, cut it in half, and then 3, whatever. That's fine. Let's try that out. Let us delete. Let's delete all these folders. Delete all of them. And let's go ahead and refresh this page. What is this library? What is this library? Great question. I'm glad that you asked. This library is called 6labors.imagesharp. It's in preview. I found it in the documentation. It's amazing. Give a look at that. Yeah, let's see. Using 6 labors. Yeah, I know. Resize. Okay, fine. You're the fastest. Okay, fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is we'll do int max width. Max width, int max height. Okay, just to really. Okay. Put this back in here, and we'll do image size. Boop. All right, here you go. You happy now? Now you're happy. Then we can say image size dot small. We want names. We want names. They're here, right? You do int, yeah, with. Does that work? Yeah. It is much better. There you go. That's true. All right, let's give it another go here. Okay, so let's delete all these again. What's going on? Jeez. Okay, so it's here. Okay, there's nothing in here. Oh, there is something there. Wait. What is it doing? Okay, delete that. Delete all of them. Delete. Delete them. Oh, it can't because I have it open, maybe? Oh, I see. Do I have this open? No. Okay, it's trying to delete it. Okay, so we have our images now. So let's go back into our hands element app. We haven't selected anything yet. There's our Duke. Upload the Duke. Go into our Storage Explorer. Let's refresh that puppy. It's good. It's good and bad. So you open this puppy up. We got full-size Duke, 292 kilobytes. Duke, Sleepy Duke. We go into medium size, 72 kilobytes. Double tap on that puppy. Smaller Duke, beautiful. Now if we go into small Duke, 32 kilobytes. Automatic image resizing automatically. Look at that Duke. Look at that Duke. Duke, 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 Duke. All right. Did it. I feel really good about this. Thank you so much, Aiden and Matt. Matthew, thank you so much. That's great. This is the first one. So once we get the image uploaded, we will then be able to submit this item up to another backend function. So that's pretty nifty. And then this will update this list, and we can like edit these, and we'll put them in there, and the images will be in there. It'll be super cool. Yeah. So far so good. I feel pretty good about this little thing. It's not pretty, but it works. So there's that. And then you can, yeah. Here, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I might have something different for add and update. I'm not positive just yet, so. Yeah, it looks good. So upload this puppy. Photos. Me. Upload. It works. It works. It's amazing. And you need quids with the file extension. Beautiful. All right. We did it. We crushed it.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
I feel super good about it, and so should you. Oh, jeez. Let's see if anyone else is coding. We totally did it. We totally crushed it. Programming. Belly.io. Belly.io is just a website that you can either look at. It's a curated list of streamers, either for food category or programming category. So sometimes I like to just go in there randomly. It's pretty, and it also organizes it by like how long they've been online. So that's kind of nice in general. Like Lena's been streaming for like 7 hours as always. Just going for it. I don't know. I don't like to raid people. I like to, but then don't at the same time. But I should be a good streamer. Be a good streamer, James. Could raid Nick Merckx. I like it for Fortnite. Like the. She's making her raid myself. She's making the game, so that's what she's doing. You know what I mean? Just going to town. I mad respect. It's pretty cool, and doing the whole stream as is. You know what I mean? So pretty good. And partner status. Pretty rad. All right, we're just gonna end the stream because that's what I like. That's what I like to do. When in doubt, just end the stream, James. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a fantastical. Let me go ahead and. Hope everyone has a fantastical holiday. Enjoy yourself. Well, who's Callow? Let's see. People like them say like do this thing. Callow. Who's Callow? Not online. I don't know what that is. It actually has something, but nothing on there. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for the help, Aiden. Labao. Callow creatures. Let's see. Twitch. See, I don't know. I need to watch more Twitch, I guess. Callow creation. Oh yeah, Callow is doing. Oh, we can go over there and we can raid him up. It's pretty cool, dude. I've raided him before. Pretty cool. Thanks, Ancient. I'll go do that. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for chilling and being awesome. Hope everyone has a great holiday. If you're in it right now, awesome. If you're have a great, New Year's. Thanks for the help. I mean, I'm learning from all of you, to be honest with you. I'm a noob. I appreciate the bits, the subs. Of course, we donate all that, and of course, Microsoft matches it. So we're getting ready to make a big final donation to the Malala Fund. Which is awesome. And then we have some really sweet, awesome new charities coming next week. Chicken Wing, thank you for being here. Andre, thank you for being a original subscriber. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the emotes. All right, we're going to head out of here. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I love you all so much. Have a good holiday. And I'll see you maybe before Christmas. We'll see. All right, cheers. Bye.